Alrighty then, back once again for another reaction. This time it's MLP, Season 7, Episode 1, Celestial Advice. Now, I know a lot of people have uploaded a reaction to 1 and 2 instead of just 1, but I found out through a couple of friends that apparently, obviously I won't know for sure until I watch it, this opener isn't a two-parter. And that got a lot of people confused at first, that the episodes 1 and 2 had different titles instead of a part 1 and part 2. And this actually makes sense now, because I've heard that for the first time ever, MLP is having a 1-episode opener. And if I recall, the only other time we've had a 1-episode thing instead of 2 episodes was the Season 3 finale. So now we've had a 1-part finale and a 1-part opener. So, I think I already see why some people are saying this is one of the more low-key openers slash finale sort of things, because obviously they need to tell a story within an episode, which is fine. You know, I like the character interactions and comedy in this series well enough. It doesn't have to be serious all the time, you know. There doesn't have to be some sort of major thing happen. But I assume, you know, with it being important enough to be an opener, something's going to happen, something's going to change. I don't know what it is. For all I know, it could just simply be set up for the overarching plot of Season 7. But yeah, Pony's been away for a while, though what a finale it left us with for Season 6. I know that some people aren't too hot on Season 6, but I gotta say some of my all-time favourite top episodes in the show are in there, even one that's in my top 3. I think that was Heartwarming Tale. And as far as finales go, that finale is right up there at the top as well, because it was like a Pony version of Suicide Squad with all those villains and stuff that Starlight was leading on that. Oh, it was awesome. And if the Facebook preview clip, you know, that promo thing for Season 7 is anything to go by, the gang is being recognised for their efforts and given medals and everything. That's awesome. I'm so happy for them. Especially Trixie. Who could ever have imagined that when everyone was like, yeah, boo, go away, when she first appeared in episode 6 of Season 1, Ghostbusters, you know, would you have believed me if I came back in time and told you, oh, guess what, Trixie is one day going to help save Equestria and be rewarded for her efforts? Crazy. Crazy. You know, straight to the loony bin with me. But I'm so proud of both her and Starlight's development in Season 6, and I'm very excited to see if we're going to get more episodes with them bonding and being adorable best friends slash shit buddies. Like, oh, I'm very intrigued because Atomic Catacombs, in his description for one of these episode reactions, said, oh yeah, Starksy pretty much confirmed at this point. Like, dude, must you hype me? Must you? Must you, dude? Must you? So, I'm quite excited now. And, yeah, I don't really have much in the way of prediction for Celestial Advice. I'm going to assume out on a limb that she's giving advice to Starlight as where to go from here, because if the Facebook promo is to be believed, Starlight has now proven herself to be like an excellent friend and stuff. She's saved Equestria, for God's sake. And she is graduated from her friendship studies. Obviously, she doesn't have to go through quite as much of it as Twilight did, because she was being, like, reared to be a princess, whereas Starlight was just being reared to become a better pony, and she's done that, so, yeah, it makes sense that there's no need to teach her anymore. She's perfectly fine of learning future things for herself. I enjoy that. And it prevents that gimmick from getting too stale, you know, it being a one-season thing, so... Yeah, I think I've wasted enough time talking. I just wanted to make sure I'm pumped, I'm in the zone, I'm in my suit shirt for this premiere, and yeah, let's jump right on into Season 7.
Hey Spike, what's up?
Just wanted to make sure you're ready for your big ceremony today.
Yep. Wow, I still can't believe my friends and I are getting medals of honor.
Are you kidding? You totally deserve it. After all, you saved Equestria from Queen Chrysalis with the help of Trixie and Thorax and Discord and...
Spike is making it seem
I
like he's
know
got
it
mental
happened.
problems.
Right. So, what are you wearing?
Not sure. Why? Am I
I'm gonna
supposed to
go
dress up?
naked like I always do.
I mean, you could. It's like Rarity always says. There's no such thing as overdressed.
Well then,
You're just the best looking pony in the room.
10 out of 10.
What are you looking at?
No, don't look! Cause there was a spider there, but it's gone now. So, thanks, Starlight. Bye.
Dragons.
She had no idea. We're a good team, Sparkle.
Sparkle. Yeah, we are. So, do you think she'll like it?
I like how she
I want this
appreciated the
present to
dorky
say,
nickname, like a dork.
I'm so proud of you, both as a mentor and a friend. Equestria is safer thanks to you.
Oh, I thought you were getting her a mirror, like yours.
I am.
Aww.
Maybe you should get her a card, because I don't think the mirror will say all that, but I think she'll like it.
It's just what her room needs. The first thing she'll see when she wakes up is herself surrounded by all her friends. I plan on giving it to her after the ceremony.
Nice callbacks
Yeah,
here.
about that. Don't you need to get the castle ready for the celebration?
Nah, Pinkie Pie's got that covered.
Yeah?
You're the part of my life I'll always remember. The time has come. It's for the best, I know it. Who could have guessed that you and I somehow, someday we'd have to say goodbye.
Okay, so the first thing I noticed that
Starlight,
changed
Trixie,
was
Thorax,
the
and
whole
Discord were
look of
brave
the
in
new
face
logo.
of danger, resourceful when things got challenging, and proved that the bonds of friendship, no matter how unlikely, are stronger than any adversity. By stopping Queen Chrysalis, not only did they save Equestria, they set the changelings free from her reign.
Go
Yeah.
Discord!
Indeed, go Discord.
And that's why we're proud and honored to give them the equestrian pink hearts of courage.
Who could have imagined Discord being given an award for services to Equestria? Well played.
Oh, no, not quite.
That's where that face came from. I saw Luna's face and thought it was an edit. No.
We are so proud of you all.
I'm extremely proud, especially of those two ladies right there.
It was the great and powerful Trixie's pleasure to save you from your imminent doom.
Yes, because you did it all by yourself.
Hey, she
I
did.
can't believe you managed to do it without magic.
It was amazing. No one's ever
Starlight just sat on her ass the whole time.
Oh, I just did what any pony would have done.
It's a wonderful feeling, isn't it? Watching your students shine the way you always knew they could.
My cheeks are sore. I don't think I've ever smiled this much in my life.
I can only imagine what that feels like.
Oh, that is such a nice,
Yes,
nice
Starlight's
Celestia
student of the year,
moment.
Isn't she? She has so much potential. So, what are we going to do with her? And by we, I definitely mean you, being her mentor and all that. Her destiny falls squarely on your haunches.
Oh, don't you worry. I've planned enough friendship lessons to cover the next 3 years.
Oh, okay.
What's so funny?
You didn't want to let her graduate
Clearly,
at first.
Starlight is beyond basic friendship lessons. She just won a medal for Equestria's sake. I thought you were
Literally.
joking. You are joking, right?
Of course I was.
Obviously, you should have a grand master plan for her, the same way Celestia
Ah,
set
okay.
you on a path
That's what we're
that
going
eventually
for.
made you a princess.
Yep.
Oh, good.
Very
I'm
interesting
sure
that they're
she
tackling
can't
it
wait
this way.
To hear all about it.
So, how's the whole ruling a kingdom thing going?
How's the whole being a living Skittle?
Overwhelming, but we're adjusting.
I mean, I don't mean Rainbow Dash Skittle. I mean the chewed up Skittle that's a bit
Not
multicolored.
exactly.
Oh, Starlight. Princess Twilight has something very important to tell us. Well, just you, really, but I'm nosy and I want to hear.
Okay, would you excuse me? Never mind. What's going on?
It feels tingly
Twilight
being
was
teleported by
just
someone
about to
else.
reveal her grand master plan for you.
Really? I was kind of wondering what we were gonna do next.
Yes, I'd say we were both fairly interested.
Of course you are.
Blood sacrifice.
And I do have a plan, obviously. But now is clearly not the time to do it. You should enjoy your party.
Starlight, come on! The Ponyville Chronicle wants to take our picture! Ugh, you too, Discord.
It's nice that she's trying.
I see what you're doing.
It was begrudging, but she brought him
You
along.
already planned the perfect moment during the party to make the grand announcement to every pony about your plan. Bravo, Twilight. I can't wait to tell Fluttershy and the others.
Discord, no!
Oh, I love you, Discord.
Twilight, are you reading during a party? Again?
No. She's already good at that. She mastered this. She taught me about this one.
Wow.
I'll guess. Something's wrong.
Spike, I'm a terrible mentor. Why didn't I come up with a path for Starlight? Princess Celestia had it all figured out for me. That's it.
Or is that just what you think?
I had years worth of friendship.
Might we
lessons
get
ready
some
to go.
bombshell that
But
says
when we
the
were
opposite?
captured by Chrysalis, Starlight took charge and really stepped up. I don't think friendship lessons are enough for her anymore.
So you have an overachieving student. Sounds familiar.
That's why I had to talk to you. You, of all ponies, would know what to do. I mean, you were me and I was Starlight. But for now, I need you to pretend you're you and I'm me.
Huh?
Go on.
When I was your student and you were in this place, you... Oh no. You sent me to Ponyville, which means it's time for me to send Starlight Glimmer away.
Cue Starlight's haters screaming in delight.
It really is
Sadly.
time for Starlight to go, isn't it?
Only you can make that decision. It's a difficult one, but your heart knows what's right, even as it hurts.
Where are you gonna send her? Too soon.
I'm really appreciating the
This is something I have
Celestia
to
stuff. And I'm sure Rarity Dash did as well.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy!
Oh
Whatever
boy!
Twilight's planning for
Oh,
Starlight
boy!
is going to be so exciting.
Wonder why she didn't tell any of us about it.
Probably because you're not as close as you think you are. Oh, just kidding.
Discord, come on.
She wanted it to be a big surprise. Just between us, she's getting ready to make a big announcement.
That's so exciting and surprising. Usually you tell your party planner about all your plans for your party. Well, she definitely has one. I mean, when has Twilight not had a plan?
When she was straight up like, I don't know how to fix this, on multiple occasions.
I got it! Since defeating Chrysalis, Starlight's given the changelings an opportunity to revolutionize their society. Maybe I can send her there.
Okay. So this is that ghostly-like thing.
If Starlight goes to the changeling hive, she can help them adjust to their new way of life.
This is such a cool visual effect.
101. Thorax and I are going to show you how to.
So this is what they're imagining
I
will
want
happen,
to
I
have
guess.
Honeysuckle nectar for lunch.
I would like a sandwich. Oh no, what should we do?
Attack! The widow against the Jews!
Attack!
Or Thorax and and I can talk about it and come up with a solution that works for every pony.
Starlight, how do you feel about honeysuckle and peanut butter sandwiches?
Why, that sounds delicious!
Does it though?
Compromise.
This doesn't seem like something Starlight and Thorax would do.
This is Twilight's fantasy, Spike. There is no wrong way
Yeah,
to
so this
fantasize.
is fantasy.
Thank you.
People were
Starlight
over-analyzing
was
this
most
ghostly-like
apt,
thing.
perspicacious pony.
He was saying that they were
definitely
time
Twilight.
traveling into
This seems like a
future
lovely
visions
path for
and stuff.
Starlight. The changelings
No.
have so much to learn about how to enjoy love through friendships. Starlight would be busy for a very long time, but her work there would be very rewarding.
Or dangerous. It would only take one changeling to deviate from the pack.
It has to be the ginger one.
Hi, I'm Starlight Glimmer. What's your name?
Cornicle?
What kind of name is that? Oh, your wings are so, see-through. I'm so
They're so
glad I'm a
flammable.
pony. Are you like bugs or what?
There she is! Get her!
Okay, that's silly. I like it.
That probably won't happen.
But it could. I can't just send her off to Celestia knows where without thinking it through.
Can you please not
I was
use
not
my
aware
name
that I
in
was
vain while I'm in the
special.
room?
An appropriate one, of course, for even I don't know the answer. This is a momentous decision. You must consider all the possibilities.
Rethink. What about the dragons? I can send Starlight to the Dragonlands. She and Ember would totally hit it off.
Now that's interesting to think about.
Ember! Starlight!
Luffy!
Ready to do some death-defying dragon stuff? Aw, totally!
Okay, that doesn't sound anything like Ember
Can
or
she-
Starlight.
Can she
Who knows
speak
what
like
their
that?
dynamic would be, Spike?
Can she? Please? There's something hilarious about a talented unicorn talking all dude bro. I love it.
Freaky.
Starlight will love it in the Dragonlands. In her letters, Ember said dragons do a lot of fun things. The Feast of Fires, the Dragon Bowl, Clawchella. Starlight could be there for a really
Aw.
long time. But then again, not all dragons like ponies as much as Ember does.
Hey, Twinkle Star!
It's Starlight Glimmer.
Star, Light, Star?
Starlight Glimmer.
Yeah, whatever. You want to hang with us?
What are we diving into?
Lava!
What?
Twilight, this is crazy.
You just... Wow.
Starlight's really good with magic. She could just stop herself from falling into a pit of lava.
Of course they didn't
If she
show...
didn't realize it was happening.
Of course they didn't show the end of that, but
Spike.
Twilight
I
just
need to
implied
think of
a
someplace
murder.
safe to send her. Someplace safe, someplace
We
safe,
saw
someplace
a few
safe.
seconds short of a murder.
I can
Wow.
send her to the Crystal Empire to continue her magical studies with Sunburst. It'll be perfect. Sunburst's knowledge of magic is only matched by Starlight's abilities.
I got it! Try placing your horn directly on the potion and picture the clock you wish to make.
Aww.
They could challenge each other into becoming the most talented unicorns Equestria's ever seen.
We did it! Quick, what's next?
Is it alchemy?
Of course, the study of magic is a lifelong pursuit, and Starlight could be there for a while, especially once they start attempting the really complicated stuff.
Like human transmutation?
2, 1.
What if they become too ambitious?
So that's what that
Never would've
preview
thought
was
the
all
Divine
about.
Star Swirl's
It's not
apparition
something that
status
actually
station
happened.
Flaxibus. But what would happen if we added Somnambula's Tempest Objectus?
If we do it just right, it should allow us to materialize an object that was lost in the past.
Like our dead mother. This is totally Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, don't do it.
You cannot afford the toll. The truth shall take everything from you. Quick, grab a suit of armor.
Twilight, snap out of it! Easy, Twilight. It didn't happen.
But it could. I just don't think I can send her anywhere. What am I gonna do?
Oh, that is an adorable laugh.
Are you laughing at me? Can't believe you're laughing at me.
It's adorable.
Twilight, I'm not. I'm laughing because I had the exact same fears you're having.
What?
Let me tell you a story.
Oh!
Once upon a time, there was a very bright young filly. She was truly one of my best students.
Are you talking about Twilight? I can't see what you're thinking about.
Yes, Spike.
Moon Dancer!
I was constantly surprised and impressed with her discoveries.
This is so amazing, you guys,
But I
to be able to
noticed that
see
her
this.
pursuit of academia was preventing her from reaching her full potential.
Academia.
You mean it was keeping her isolated and alone?
Yes, Spike. I had a decision to make. Oh, but it wasn't easy. Maybe I could close the library or throw a party in the castle.
This is an amazing
have to talk to the
character
other fillies
episode for
then.
Celestia.
I must send her away.
Oh.
I knew there was a special group of fillies in Ponyville, but I kept inventing all kinds of reasons why I shouldn't send you. What if she runs into a manticore? Or what if she gets pulled into Tartarus? Or worst of
They
all,
did run
what if
into
she
a
doesn't get
manticore.
along with any pony?
Are we supposed to say something?
I think so.
I kept you in Canterlot longer than I should have. Eventually, I realized all the anxiety I felt was because I didn't want you to go.
Oh.
Really?
I loved having you as a student. You challenged me and taught me.
Meanwhile,
just as much
Rarity
as I
Dash
taught
is a
you.
puddle on the floor.
I'm embarrassed to admit it, but I was afraid if you made friends, you wouldn't need me anymore.
Princess Celestia, that is so not true. I will always need you.
I think Starlight Glimmer might feel the same way about you, if that is what you're afraid of.
Maybe it is, just a little.
Oh, it definitely
This is exactly what I've needed. This
Here
is
we
so
are after
uplifting.
all these
So
years,
nice.
Twilight. We are living proof that letting someone spread their wings doesn't mean you no longer have a place in their lives.
Thank you.
And if you're still worried, you can always make her write you letters.
That also makes sense. That's why she was writing her letters.
I may have let it slip that you'd be unveiling your big plan.
This
for
is the
Starlight
clip that was
tonight.
on Facebook
Silly
from
me,
here.
But we're all very excited to hear what you've cooked up.
Oh my gosh, I just realized that means
You
that they
weren't
spoiled the
coming up
end
with
of the
plans
episode and her
now,
decision.
were you? Oh dear. This
GG,
could be
guys.
embarrassing
GG.
for you.
Gee, thanks, Discord.
Anytime.
Gee, thanks, Discovery
I really
family.
Do love being helpful.
If I could have every pony's attention, as you all know,
It made it seem
Starlight
like this
Glimmer's
was
been
the
my
beginning
pupil
of the
for a while
episode
now,
when they posted
and
it.
I'd hoped she'd be my pupil for a long time yet to come. But it turns out that's just not meant to be. Starlight, you have proved yourself to be a kind, loyal, strong, honest, and truly magical friend.
And generous.
Just looking around this room at all the new friendships you've made, I know there's nothing more I need to teach you. So we have a second reason to celebrate today. 3 cheers for Starlight Glimmer on her graduation day.
But what is her role from now on?
Your future's in your own hooves now.
Wow, I was not expecting this.
Darn it. I was hoping you'd send her to my realm. We could have been roomies. Way to not pick up what I was putting down.
How do you want to celebrate? Girls' trip to Las Pegasus?
We can.
I'd
throw
wanna
you
see
a
an
James
episode
Red
about
Gold
that.
Fest. It's more fun than it sounds.
Or we could go cause a little mischief. I know a trick. that'll turn Celestia's castle into cheese. Do you think it's a good idea?
Dude.
That's just the first of many cheese jokes if we go down this path.
Oh, that all sounds wonderful. But, give me a minute, would ya?
Congratulations.
Thanks.
So, how do you feel?
Happy, surprised, overwhelmed. I mean,
Nervous-sided
not
about the
grateful,
future?
But are you sure?
Believe me, I've thought long and hard about this.
Of course you did.
Starlight, trust me. You're ready.
Yeah. No, I'm not.
What are you talking about?
I'm not ready to leave.
Oh, good, because I'm not ready for that either. Here, I got
Aw.
you this present.
Suck it, Starlight haters! La la la, la la la,
I was
la
afraid
la
it'd
la.
have to be a going away present, but now it's I couldn't be happier staying present. It fits perfectly over your dresser. I know, I measured.
She's
I may not know what
staying.
comes next for you, but whatever it is, I promise I'll always be there for you. Oh.
Okay. Oh. What do you got for me? I assume that is their version of Henry the vacuum cleaner. Okay, yeah, definitely one of the more low-key openers, but I get that this was a necessary thing of... I actually appreciate that they did that. They just took all of the lingering questions over Starlight's future going forward, packed them into an episode of What Ifs, had Twilight make a decision, and now we kick on from here. That's good. I actually appreciate that they've gone for something like that. It prevents wasting too much time on the topic, it gets a lot of loose ends tied up, and it sets Starlight on her way to the next big thing. That's perfect. And it also, with delight to me, as evidenced by my selfish gloating, and I'm sorry if Starlight haters watch my reactions despite how much of a fan I am of her, I did not mean any offence to you personally. I just get sick of seeing Starlight hate from people who I think misunderstand and misinterpret her entire character and what she brings to the series and the table, you know, as a whole. So I am absolutely thrilled and stoked that she is sticking around, and I hope this also means we'll be seeing a lot more of Trixie, because, you know, they're besties, they're going to be hanging out, and this also means Starlight isn't going to be bound to Twilight like she was. So if Starlight gets an episode, she could be solo, she could be somewhere, you know, like how, you know, Twilight has been places, Rainbow's been places, Applejack's been places. In the season just gone, whenever Starlight did something, it was related to what she was going through with Twilight. She only befriended Trixie after being pressured by Twilight to go out and make a new friend. Her whole every little thing she does was, again, related to her friendship studies and stuff. Now she'll be able to actually branch out and have her own adventures as part of what is now effectively a main 7. Let's not kid ourselves, people. The fact that she's still around... You know, she's lasted more than a whole season, she's saved Equestria, she's still sticking around even though she's not a Twilight student anymore. It's very, very safe to say that she is a main 7, come on. I know some of you want Sunset Shimmer to fill that role, and I understand, because Sunset Shimmer is waifu material for me. She is the best character in the Equestria Girls world, and I love her to bits. I would love it if she came back, but I reject the idea that Starlight and Sunset are the same character. Anyone that claims that has not looked deep enough into the contrasts and differences between them, and quite frankly, are making big assumptions about both of their characters to say that they're the same. I think if you look at DWK's Totally Legit recap, he mentions this in either the Equestria Girls recaps or one of the Starlight episode recaps or something. he discusses the difference between them. I think it might even be in the episode where he bashes Discord a bit, that Dungeons and Discord. You know, he does point out the big differences between Starlight and Sunset, and I totally agree with him. But getting back to the main topic, Celestia. Oh my goodness. This is something her fans will have been wanting for a long ass time, and it's been delivered on a silver platter. This technically is a Celestia episode, only in the sense of all the focus that was put on her, all of the wisdom that came from her. You know, we got some laughter, we got some tears from her. Like, she got quite a bit of the spotlight, so I think it's safe to say this could qualify as the first Celestia episode. And who knows if this is going to pave the way for her to actually get more of a significant look in from here on. We shall have to wait and see on that front, but I think the very first reaction I'm going to check out after I get done recording is going to be Rarity Dashes, because he's one of the biggest Celestia fans I know of. He's always asking for a Celestia episode. Celestia is his favourite princess and all that, so I imagine this is going to please him very much. It pleased me very much. Now, the princesses for me don't quite register on the same level as the main six and everyone else, but I still love them. And while Luna may be my favourite princess, just because I like that she's the dark one without being edgy, I really do love Celestia, and I'm so glad that, you know, as a general fan of the show, that we got such a good look in to her character. We saw flashbacks from Twilight's past. That was awesome. Like, I love that this show can add and build to what it's already established, but it doesn't retcon. It finds gaps to feed new information into, so everything still makes sense cohesively. Like, think back to episode 1, where Twilight, there's a cut from Twilight realising, oh shit, I've got to go, and then we see her and Spike in mid-flight on their way to Ponyville. What we didn't see, that wasn't revealed until the season 2 finale, was that before setting off, she waved goodbye to Shining Armor, a character we'd only just been introduced to in that finale. See, it's little touches like that, where they add something in that doesn't contradict what was already there, that makes the thought that goes into this series so apparent and so amazing. And, you know, with the amount of care that they've put in it from day one all the way till now, I can't believe there are still people who doubt there's a master plan for this series. Yes, Forced isn't with it anymore, but if you've not been paying attention to everything that's been laid out so far, I do not know what to tell you. You're just a lost cause, and you may as well stop watching. But yeah, this was a very chill but very touching opening to the season, and it certainly has me excited for what's going to happen going forward, because whether or not the finale is a two-parter or not, or if it's going to be another one-parter, I don't know, the fact that we've had a one-episode opener in a 26-episode season means at the very least we get an extra episode in the normal run, which is really good if it's a good episode. So this season will have even more content in it as well, so that's the positives are already piling up, people. Let's strap on in for an enjoyable ride. I don't think I'll be watching All Bottled Up until tomorrow, because it's gotten a bit late now and I've got something else to be doing after this recording, so it's just as well that it's a one-parter. But I enjoyed it so much, and yeah, I don't have anything else to say. This was awesome. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad MLP is back, and I shall be seeing you guys next time.